All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Cracked Open Podcast. I am your host, Goddess Telly. It is August the 6th, 2026. It is Thursday. Crown Chakra Energy. It is also Universal Day 6, so it's 6/6/2026. Day 6, Receive Through Expansion. We are 6 days into August. And if you've been rocking with me this week, you already know the word for this month is receive. Not chase, not force, not beg, receive. Today is Thursday, Jupiter Day, the day of expansion. Thursday is connected to the crown chakra. It's about wisdom, purpose, seeing the bigger picture, and allowing yourself to grow into who you are becoming. With it being Universal Day 6, 6 is about responsibility, love, community, harmony, family, healing relationships, and creating a life that actually feels good to come home to. So today's question is, are you expanding or are you just getting bigger? Ooh, a lot of other people in the back, Telly. Are you expanding or are you just getting bigger? Because those are two different things. Expansion requires wisdom. Bigger just takes up space. What do we talk about right now, huh? Now, before we get started, I had to stop and give myself some credit because one thing about me, I will show up for myself every single time, no matter what I look like, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how many people are in the room, no matter if I'm tired, no matter if I'm scared, I show up. I ain't never scared to show up. And I'm damn sure ain't never scared to show out. What we talking about? This is big Thursday. This is big Jupiter energy. This is big crown chakra energy. This is expansion. Spandex, all spandex. This is believing in yourself before the world catches on. Sometimes we're waiting for everybody else to clap for us. Well, whoop-de-doo. Because some of them claps be whoop-de-doo. They don't give a fuck. They just clapping. Well, whoop-de-doo. Meanwhile, we forgot to clap for our fucking selves. So today, I'm clapping for me. Whoop-de-motherfucking-doo, Telly. If nobody else says that they're proud of me, I'm proud of me. Because I've been showing up every single day. And if the Creator wakes me up tomorrow, I'm showing up again. And again. I am the song that doesn't end. Shout out the Lamb Chop. Now let's get into these cards. I told y'all I've been missing this part of the show. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I told myself. I've been pulling cards for years. And lately I've been letting the cards sit while we just talk, which is good. I don't need the cards. I am the cards. So, but I do miss my cards. I do love my cards. And y'all get to see my cards. So the cards are back. The readings are back. If anybody does want a personal reading, you can go to www.mondaybornmentality.com. Go under services and get you a reading. I do energy reads, oracle reads, tarot reads. I love recording them and sending them to you because it can be a lot. So the cards that we pulled today, we have our goddess of the day, the goddess of storms, the goddess Oya. Her element is water. She carries the sword of truth. Her message says storms brings shift, rapid and uncontrollable change. Sometimes change moves slowly and sometimes change can happen overnight. But this line right here, this is what stopped me. If you are not actively changing it, then you're choosing it. A lot of the people in the back, Telly, if you're not actively changing it, you're choosing it. If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. Focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing that's holding you back is you. If you want people to treat you better, hashtag you go first. If you continue attracting betrayal, stress, strife, sickness, eventually you have to tell yourself the truth. Not to beat yourself up with the truth. You know, people, it's the truth, it's the truth. Okay, it's the truth. Calm down. Shit. Don't beat me with the fucking truth. Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth, not to beat yourself up. Because beating yourself up, that's self-harm. We're not doing that. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, honor your journey, and tell yourself the truth. Practice self-compassion. I have a story to share. And this just happened like 30 minutes ago. I was on Flight 99's panel, my girl Nina's panel. Shout out to her. Big Thursday energy. Big Thursday energy. Y'all keep Nina lifted. Keep Nina lifted in the highest of highest vibration. She recently lost her father a few months ago. She recently had to put her dog down. And on top of all that, she's a mom. A mom of like 10. She's a mom of 10 and then some. Okay, so Nina, I love you. And shout out to y'all Thursday born. Shit. Talk about expansion. So I'm gonna share y'all a story, right? I was on Nina's panel and somebody wanted my attention. Or, I mean, this is not nothing new to me. Normally when people want my attention, or when they want attention, or they want to feel seen or troll or whatever the case may be, you know, somebody wanted my attention. Now, the way he went about getting my attention probably wasn't the best, but that's his personality. He's funny, he's loud, he's obnoxious. That's what he does. And I only known him for 5 minutes, mind you. If that, right? But here's what made me stop and think. When it's my turn, it ain't so funny. When a rapper's got the gun, it ain't no fun. That made me reflect, right? Because I was like, when is his birthday? You know the questions I be having. They don't want to answer my questions. I can answer every last question they have for me. But I asked them one little question and they can't answer that for shit. So I asked them what day of the week he was born. And he did not know, which is fine. Not getting on him for not knowing. You know, he began to say, how I'm supposed to know that? That was so long ago. Even that long ago, you probably still not going to know what day of the week you were born. Like, what? Who thinks about the day of the week that they were born, right? But some people actually know the day of the week that they were born. So he didn't know. Boom. His birthday, July 28th. Boom. He said, I'm a Leo. Sir, you're Cancer. He said, what are you? I said, I'm a true sky Virgo. Oh, so you come out of August. We not talking about August. You're not even in August. What we talking about, Sunday born? It be that ego. It be that ego louder than the motherfucker on y'all Sunday borns, man. Mostly all the men that I come across that are Sunday borns, the first interactions, eventually we gonna be cool. Like, we gonna be cool. But first interactions, y'all, man, y'all let y'all ego shine bright like a motherfucking diamond. Even if y'all got heavy, oh, man. If y'all got heavy Leo in y'all chart, whoo, child. But he's a Sunday born. So when I clap back, first of all, he kept trying to get my attention because he's looking at my picture and I'm being an asshole. He's looking at my profile picture and he like, Telly, what, you a DJ or something? And I was like, what makes you say that? Are you looking at a picture or are you looking at me? Mind you, I've been patting my back for showing up. I am cammed up on somebody else's panel. I'm cammed up always. Well, not always, it depends. But for the most part, I'm cammed up. If I'm jumping on a panel, I'm cammed up. If everybody's cammed down, I'm camming up. When I cam up, I make other people cam up. I don't, listen, shine a light on me. I ain't hiding no more. You understand? So I told him he's a true sky Cancer sun. And because he's born on a Sunday, I can see that Leo energy showing itself, right? That boldness, the I need to be seen, that loud personality. But underneath all that, I think there's something else. It's not even a think. I know there's something else. Sometimes people make a whole lot of noise because they're carrying something they don't know how. They're carrying something they don't know how to say. And here's where today's lesson hit me. I've been working on muting people, right? Not because I don't care, but because everybody doesn't deserve my energy. And I don't deserve everybody else's energy either. You understand? People will say stupid stuff. I might say stupid shit. People will try to get your attention. People will pull on you all day long. The question is, do you have to answer every time? No, you don't. Sometimes protecting your peace is the most loving thing you can do for yourself. Ciao. Now, back to the message. Signs of the Oracle time. The first card that we have is crystals, achievements. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team's fucking here. The first card is crystals, achievements. What I love about this picture is everybody sees the crystal. But I look at the bottom, it looks dark. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Then I look a little closer, the bottom is not even really black, right? The light was there the whole time. Sometimes we only remember the struggle. Sometimes we only remember the struggle. Sometimes we only remember the struggle. Put that in the chat if y'all catching this on the replay. Sometimes we only remember the struggle. We forget the progress. And this card is saying, give yourself a pat on the fucking back. Look how far you've come. Your consistency has paid off. Your hard work has paid off. Recognition is coming. Those projects are getting finished. Those milestones are happening. Stand the fuck tall and be proud of yourself, because guess the fuck what? You've earned it. The second card is Anchor, and this is the one that I love. This was on the bottom of the deck. Big red door, big foundation, big root chakra. Because it says stability, security, grounding. You finally feel solid. But then it also warns us, don't become so attached to what feels safe that you stop growing, that you stop going. Sometimes we're so afraid of losing what we have that we never discover what's possible. Don't let comfort become your cage, okay? The surrender card. And then listen, when I pulled this card, because this was after the interaction with the Sunday born. He kept trying to get my attention, saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I just turned them down. I muted myself, and I went back to my card so I can pull them. So the card, I said, what card do we have to pull today? The surrender card is surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. Back the fuck off. Regroup. Give the situation some breathing room. Listen, that card ain't just talking about romantic relationships. For real. It's talking about business ships, family ships, people online, people in the comments. It's talking about friendships, situationships. I don't know, it's complicated. Well, okay. Then if it's complicated, give it some breathing room. Sometimes we spend so much time trying to get people to understand us. Why? Trying to get people to stop saying stupid stuff. Why? Trying to make people act differently. Why? When the lesson is simply go ahead and mute the fucking noise. Get your I said good day. Everybody doesn't deserve access to you. Everybody doesn't deserve a fucking response. Sometimes receiving peace means saying, I'm not doing this today. And can you guess what? People actually think that when I talk like this, they say, why are you yelling? Oh man, I don't think I'm not yelling. Here's your homework. Notice where you're giving your energy away. Who gets access to your peace? Who gets access to your thoughts? Who gets access to your fucking emotions? And then ask yourself, have they earned that shit? The affirmations for the day. Repeat after me. I receive peace. I receive peace. I receive wisdom. I receive wisdom. Say that shit out loud. I receive healthy relationships. I receive healthy relationships. I receive healthy relationships. I have to get it with a 3-peat. I receive expansion. Spandex. All spandex. I receive expansion. I celebrate my progress. I celebrate my progress. I trust my journey. I trust my journey. I show up for myself every single day. I show up for myself every single day. Now, the journal prompts for today is, what storm has actually made you stronger? What storm, what tower moment, what shift has actually made you stronger? Where are you trying to control people instead of controlling yourself? You worry about yourself. Where have you been trying to control people instead of controlling yourself? How have you grown this year that you haven't even acknowledged? Ooh, we can talk about this. How have you grown this year that you haven't even acknowledged? What are you finally ready to release? What does expansion look like for you beyond money? Because you the money though. Now, before we get out of here, if today's episode resonated, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow the Cracked Open Podcast on all streaming platforms. Subscribe to Goddess Telly's YouTube channel. Download the AI music, Goddess Telly everywhere. Come hang out with me on Epic. Come hang out with me on Bigo. Visit mondaybornmentality.com. We're building a community where creators, entrepreneurs, artists, healers, authors, and everyday people can grow together. Because when one grows, bloom, bloom, we all grow. Remember, storms don't always come to destroy us, okay? Those tower moments, those knockdowns, they don't always come to destroy you. Sometimes they come to clear the motherfucking path. Sometimes the biggest expansion happens after the biggest fucking shakeup. Keep showing up. Keep trusting yourself. Keep receiving. And remember, love me with your Venus, not your penis, okay? Oh, please.